Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope that all are well as can be. It was a gorgeous day and evening in not only Detroit but the surrounding metro communities. Unfortunately, what was not gorgeous was the result for Detroit City tonight in their U.S. Open Cup round of 16 match at Carroll Track and Field Stadium in Indianapolis against Indy 11. A game that, if you look at the stats of the match, you would think City would have the edge due to possession, shots on target, passes completed, etc. But as you know, some may know or start to know, association football or soccer, as a lot of people in this side of the world call it, isn't won on those stats. Is won by who scores more goals between the two sides. And unfortunately for Detroit City, they didn't score any. And Indy 11 scored 3-0 to the hosts tonight. A game that saw essentially what it looked like Indy 11 playing what I call a smash and grab style match. A match that we've seen Detroit City succeed and be the ones using this style in previous seasons, 2022, 2023, for example, in USL Championship. Unfortunately, this went. City saw this used against them tonight, and quite effectively by Indy. City seemed to have acres of space to move the ball before getting into the box. Whether it was Ben Morris, whether it was Devin Alumensa, whether it was even James Murphy or Elijah, and Indy wanting to dare City players to take a shot, which would make sense in this instance. I felt like City started the match off well, was moving the ball well, even at 1-0 down, but as Indy basically did the counter, did the hit and run, City seemed shell-shocked after that. Timid. Had a chance before the half to get something in to make it 3-1 at half, but then a couple of changes to start the half. Victor Becerra coming on for Maxi Rodriguez, Alex Villanueva coming on for Brent Levi's, and it looked like the rhythm didn't exactly come back. So, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but I think this can hopefully be a learning lesson of what to look out for and what not to do. I equated it to almost like a group of coyotes trying to circle a dog or prey or whatever, like play with them before the capture. Luring people out with the ball before winning the ball and then going forth in attack. So, unfortunately, that's sometimes that happens in football. So it's what I think the thing that we want to see as Detroit City supporters for the season this year is how quick can they adjust and turn it around. So no matches for Danny Dicchio's lads this weekend. The next game will be in league play, a trip to Lynn Family Stadium in Louisville, taking on Louisville City. That is 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday the 29th. The women have a match tomorrow night at Keyworth Stadium against the Michiana Lions. That is a 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Reminder that this was the fixture that was supposed to be in Michiana and South Bend, but got switched with the fixture on June 19th. So the June 19th fixture, which was originally Detroit City hosting Michiana Lions for the ladies, is now Michiana Lions in South Bend taking on Detroit City there, and the reverse fixture is now tomorrow. So 7 p.m. Eastern, hope to see everybody there. The men are eliminated once again from the U.S. Open Cup. I don't know if it's going to be the last edition of the Open Cup or if it's going to be back next year or whatever it is. But I'm going to try to stop talking about how Detroit City's U.S. Open Cup run of 2024 died. Instead, let's see if we can find ways to remember how Detroit City lived during their 2024 Open Cup run and the joy that brought people. So let's see if we can channel that energy, that joyous energy, for the matches the rest of the season for the men. So we'll see how they do next Wednesday at Louisville. But in the meantime, have a great night, everyone. A wonderful holiday weekend. Look out for some content from us post women's match tomorrow night. City taking on Michiana Lions, 7 p.m. Keyworth, and we go onward.